Hi, I'm Anushiya Bastiampillai. I'm a past pupil of Holy Family Convent, Bambalapitiya, and I joined IIT because after my A-levels I was looking for a good degree program as most of other A-level kids would. And I was looking for a program that incorporated both business and IT because I found my strengths in both of those areas. And I was also looking for a place that would encourage a lot of extracurricular activities and focus on holistic development rather than just education. While doing my research and through a recommendation from another alumni, I found IIT. I came here, got some information about the courses and thought that this was the right place. So I joined the Information Systems with Business Management programs. So since I started at IIT, the course content was something that got my attention because it was a very holistic, comprehensive approach that UOW took, and that was the exact thing that the IIT lecturers also delivered. But education, as I mentioned, is not the only thing that we focus on here. So I was part of Stagecraft, which is our annual talent show. I was part of the sports meet. The student union again, where I took an active role as being the entertainment director. I also took part in Cutting Edge, which is our annual exhibition. I also took part in some other events outside IIT, such as the National Best Quality Software Awards. And then in my final year, I got the opportunity to take part in the HSBC Youth Enterprise Awards, where I got a merit award. In terms of extracurricular activities, I was actively involved in the IIT choir, both participating and training them. I was involved in Stagecraft, especially in my second year, where I was entertainment director in the student union, and I took an active role in chairing the Stagecraft event. I also actively took part in the sports meet, captaining my house netball team. I also played in the netball mercantile tournament representing Informatics. Other than that, during my internship year, which was notable, I interned at Virtusa, and I got the opportunity to work with an amazing set of people there who were pioneers and thought leaders in the industry, which gave me a lot of exposure and experience as to what the industry is like and how the IT industry works. At Virtusa, I also got the opportunity to work with Google, where I volunteered at Google for Entrepreneurs Week, the first ever in Sri Lanka. And I had an active role there in meeting a lot of entrepreneurs in Sri Lanka and also organizing that event for them. In addition, I got the opportunity to take part in lots of events there, organizing events at Virtusa, also taking part in the Toastmasters Club, which gave me an experience that I wished I had joined earlier. Now, Virtusa Toastmasters is what inspired me to bring Toastmasters to IIT. I saw the value that it brought into people. I saw the amount of improvement that people went through. So when I came back in my final year, which I would say was my most memorable year, I was able to introduce Toastmasters to IIT. Now, generally in your final year, people would only focus on their studies because the workload is paramount. But I would say that I didn't stop my extracurricular activities. I still took part in Stagecraft, still took part in the choir, still did all those sports, and thankfully I managed to get a first class as well. So overall, it's been a good balance between the academics and the extracurricular activities, and I believe that these 4 years helped mold me into a more well-rounded individual that I am today, which also helped me fit into the corporate world, and that's what employers are looking for as well right now. After my graduation, I was able to secure a job at WSO2 as an account manager with the recommendation of some of the faculty at IIT itself. It's been a fabulous year at WSO2. I've learned so much, and I've been able to bring in everything that I learned in the past 4 years, especially the experience I gained during my internship into the corporate world here. And even at WSO2, I've not only restricted myself to my work per se, but I've also been actively involved in other activities there, such as the motor rally, the basketball and cricket tournaments, and all the other activities there as well. Now, during my 4 years, one of the main subjects that inspired me was entrepreneurship, and I based my final year project on entrepreneurship in Sri Lanka. And I really didn't want to stop there. So in March this year, I started up a little hobby startup, as I would call it, called Brownie Loving, where I just bake in a small scale and try out different varieties of brownies. This has been an educative journey so far, and I do not want to stop here. So I'm also working on another project that I have, which I started during my years in IIT, and I hope to start that up someday soon. The past 4 years would not have been possible if not for my parents who supported me through these 4 years. To all the lecturers who took time outside the lecture rooms whenever I needed help with anything, to everyone, all the staff at IIT, academic and non-academic, for being very accommodative of all my needs, especially when I was running around with multiple events. I'd also like to thank my mentors at Virtusa, who helped me learn so much in that 1 year of internship. And I'd finally like to thank all my friends and colleagues for being very supportive throughout the past 4 years to make me who I am today.